A young woman was live streaming from the wilderness when suddenly she heard a group of thugs outside her tent. Instantly sensing danger, she grabbed the tent zipper and held it tight, desperately trying to keep them out. But her efforts were useless. One of the thugs simply slashed through the tent fabric with a knife. A masked man burst in and dragged her outside, smashing her phone in the process. Soon she found herself surrounded by a gang of masked men who kept filming everything. These criminals had turned tormenting women into their sick form of entertainment, posting videos online to make money. What they didn't know was that they just walked right into her trap. Just as the thugs were about to make their move, the girl spat directly in one masked man's face, then kicked him hard. She followed up with a spinning leg sweep, and before the others could react, she grabbed a hidden canister of pepper spray from the ground. While everyone was blinded and disoriented, she snatched her bag and took off running. The thugs, surprisingly calm, decided to turn it into a hunting game. They had no idea they were already caught in her web. Shona appeared to be just another travel vlogger exploring the outdoors, but she was actually a retired Special Forces operative. Her younger sister had loved live streaming and was camping in the wilderness when this same gang targeted her. They didn't just post videos of her humiliation online, they tortured her to death. Since they wore masks throughout, the police couldn't track them down. Standing at her sister's grave, Shona had sworn to get justice. So she deliberately started live streaming camping trips in remote areas, all while setting traps throughout the forest, waiting for the criminals to take the bait. Moving quickly, Shona reached her pre-hidden supplies. She geared up, applied war paint under her eyes, and tied her hair back in a tight ponytail. The thugs had no idea what they were in for. They thought catching one small woman would be easy. As one of them searched for Shona, he suddenly triggered one of her traps. Bamboo spikes swung toward him, and the terrified man froze in place. Within seconds, he'd drawn his last breath.